Welcome to today's edition of the Just Us Review, where we like to take our favorite fiction-based, superhero-based shows, break them down, and give you guys the nit and the grit of what's going down. Now today, we got a special for you. Arrow came back. Now last time we left off, Oliver died. And now, we trying to reel with what's going to happen with Arrowverse after that. We can come now to a canary, a black canary, going into an uncertain future. And we pick up with that, and now we have to reunite the group because shit just got real. Central City is no longer safe. How'd you guys feel about this episode?
Okay, so off the jump, we know that the shows aren't talking to each other because the Arrow just decided, whatever, we're just gonna change some shit around. This was garbage.
This shit was bullshit. Oh my god! Like they didn't even. Okay, I get they're trying to sell. This was a pilot episode for some shit nobody's gonna go watch, and it was so ingrained that they didn't even try to complete the storyline. So we're back in the future now. You know, Mia is now fucking the other black dude. That's
JJ beat her ass.
Yeah, the one
twice.
Yeah. And now Laurel's trying to recruit her because Central City's gonna collapse if this one lady dies.
Star City or Central?
Sorry, Star City's about to go collapse if this one lady dies.
Bianca Burton Ernie or whatever her name.
Yeah, so first of all, off the bat, the way she restores Mia's memory, go into that.
Okay, so Laurel comes to the future and she's like, we need you to help us because Star City from a year from now is gonna be fucked up if we don't rescue this kidnapped girl. And Mia is like, no, my friend's not kidnapped. And she runs away. And Laurel decides, well, fuck it, we just gonna do this by force. Laurel has a ring that apparently was created by Cisco that can
Mimic the Martian Manhunter's powers.
yes.
So is this what we call a MacGuffin?
Yes.
It's a straight fucking MacGuffin because let's fast forward to the end real fast. Some mysterious person. So everybody thought JJ was the villain because
he was the villain in the other timeline.
yeah.
Now, mind you, nobody in this timeline outside the people who was in crisis know what the fuck is going on. Because right now, to them, every day is business as usual.
Yeah.
They don't even have any inkling of what happened.
Right.
So there's this one piece of technology that only Cisco developed, which. Can we get into the fact that that's bullshit in itself?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That's really oddly fucking specific that he could he could make a device that could mimic a specific power to have it do a specific thing.
And here's the messed up part about it. The ring actually mimics Vibe's powers, not Martian Manhunter.
Actually, you're right.
You're right, but the weird thing is they specifically went out of their way to say Martian Manhunter.
Because the shows don't talk to each other. So against her will, they remind me of the Earth that doesn't exist, which I don't even want to get into how dumb that is. So
And here's the thing. She didn't exist. Mia did not exist.
No, she
So
didn't.
that Mia who's there, who they went to the future, I know we get into the time travel, timey-wimey bullshit, but that Mia that's alive was not the same Mia.
No,
from
it
that-
wasn't.
From that.
This is why it's dumb. First of all, the fact that you, Black Canary, as a seasoned vigilante, can save one girl without help shows how fucking inept you are. One vigilante saved the multiverse, but you can't save one kidnapped victim? Hell, I would have went to Central City like, yo, I would have went to Central City first.
Are you trying to say Arrow saved the multiverse?
I'm putting layers on that cake, but you know what I'm talking about.
So here's the other thing about that. Okay, let's say, and this is what irks the shit out of me. Laurel sucks. She couldn't save Valerie Bertinelli. Okay, so I don't know. My sister brought me to the future. Why don't we just go back 10 minutes? And Sarah, you come out too and fucking help me.
Not just that.
Wait. That's how she got there?
That's how she got to the future. Sarah They jumped on the Wave Rider, and Sarah took her to the future.
Now, wait, hold on. Let me put some more lettuce on this bullshit sandwich. We live in a universe where all these superheroes are the same goddamn planet. Why am I waking up a 15-year-old girl
Exactly.
to help me save the city?
And correct me if I'm wrong, maybe I misheard it, but I could have sworn that in the future on the news, they mentioned something about vigilantes still being active in Star
Yes.
City. Go find them. Fuck Mia.
So here's another thing about how the whole transplanting of memories don't work. Mia was trained as an assassin.
Why?
Let me in the old universe. In the old timeline, she was trained as an assassin, meaning her body was built for this.
Because you know her dad disappeared,
And her mama
was like,
hired a pregnant assassin to train her.
her foreign pregnant self.
Exactly. So her body was forged to do this shit.
Yeah.
This Mia's body is not.
This Mia's body is a 16-year-old heiress to $1 billion fortune.
Right.
Why is she
She's
still?
older
like-
because she just graduated from college.
Sorry, 21.
Like she doesn't have to pick up a teacup because
Exactly.
right.
Why the fuck would any of her kung fu knowledge help her if her body ain't developed to fight?
That's
Don't make sense, does it?
no. That's not how you anime.
But but apparently with this one, you can do some matrix injection and everybody can Wing Chun. So against her will, they like, Mia, we need you because we weak. And Dinah with her fine ass.
She was real fine.
Yeah.
I almost didn't recognize her. Mostly because you told me this was Star City 2040. So when they walk into the bar and I see young Dinah and I'm like, oh, I literally said this must be Dinah's daughter.
Right.
And they was like, nope. And here's where we get into the other bullshit of this episode.
Tell them.
So Dinah was like, the day after Oliver's funeral, I woke up and I was just in 2040.
Now, wouldn't you think that was a little bit strange? Wouldn't you try to go seek help and figure out what the fuck is going on?
So the thing is, and that was the weird thing. She said she tried to look up information about her, and there was no information about her. Like her entire history had been wiped. It's like she never existed in the past. So she took that as a sign saying, well, God doesn't want me to be a superhero.
Mind you, she was put on this planet the same time everybody else
So
was.
here's why I'm having issues with this shit, because they're not explaining the time travel aspects of this shit as far as how people physically get from one point of time into another unless you ride the fucking Wave Rider.
Not just that.
But see, here's my thing though. Dinah wakes up and she's in the future. Like
So she was kidnapped.
the cum dumpster babies from the Arrow team, they went to the past out of nowhere.
Because the monitor said so.
No. So
They never said that the monitor did that. And as we know, he is a fucking fraud.
So hold up. So Dinah wakes up and is like, well, my name's not in the phone book. I'm gonna be somebody else.
Exactly. Like she literally created a new identity.
How did she get the bar? You have no social security number. You have no fucking ID. How did you get a bar?
Because you're making fucking sense and stop it.
And so here's the other thing though. She said that Felicity came to the future and found her. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
Felicity.
lot of off-screen stuff happening.
Yeah.
And she told Felicity she didn't want to go back.
So you don't want to go back because you think the universe is telling you to live a different life. Yet Laurel comes to you and is like, yo, we need to go fight because Central City's in trouble. And you like, let's suit back up.
That was all the inspiration.
That was all it. So they go back into fighting. Mia miraculously wakes up with her kung fu skills and ends up, finding the chick, and it happens to be her brother or some weak shit.
Question.
The villain was Valerie Burton Ernie's boyfriend that she broke up with or some bullshit
In
like
the-
that.
So it was a domestic.
yeah,
She broke up with him, toxic masculinity, and then he decided to put on a Deathstroke
Yep.
mask and wild out. That's
Exactly.
really what happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's why they thought JJ did.
Yeah, because they kept going after JJ, and he was like, "Ever since the engagement, you've been running away from me."
I am a faithful black man. And black men don't cheat.
Hashtag.
That was literally his lines in the whole movie. So we get,
I mean, we don't. What do you expect?
we really don't. So we get to the end, and he's like, all right, finally, this turd, we can finally flush this turd. But oh no, somebody with the replica of Cisco's ring that he developed goes to JJ Jr. and taps him on the shoulder, activating him.
And he remembers his past life and everything.
Now he hates Mia.
So
And
where
this
did he
is a
get the
thing.
ring? Because Cisco made those rings.
But why does he hate Mia?
Because
Because they were enemies in the past life.
you know the one that doesn't exist anymore.
Right. Why? But he only disliked Mia because he had something going on with his parents or whatever.
Said you're making fucking sense. Stop. This is a whole different world.
His life is different.
And hold up, to try to do a little Mia culpa and clean it up. When they reactivated Mia, she was like, I have memories of this life and the old life, so
Right.
it makes it difficult. So I'm
You
assuming
can't do that.
I'm assuming what they're gonna do is that's gonna be the same with JJ, and he's gonna be like, "Fuck you," but I want to kill you.
Exactly.
Like it's
because
gonna be
I
like
love
that.
you and all that type stuff.
And there's apparently a big overarching villain that because Chet, I think his name was like Chet or Brad or something.
Same thing.
The kidnapper, he had this tattoo, and then towards the end of the episode, Mia and William go to the Oliver Queen Memorial.
The
and
dick
they're-
sucking podium. We were able to kneel down and suck the statue's dick. Because they didn't do enough of it in Crisis.
and William pulls out the pet rock he had.
The
I don't
arrow-
remember
the
that.
arrowhead.
Yeah.
And the tattoo.
Wait, why does he have that?
Because Felicity gave it to him in Earth 1 before it got destroyed. So we're just assuming now he just happens to keep the rock. Even though it doesn't make sense that Felicity would give it to the son and not the youngest daughter. But yeah.
Well, whatever.
So the tattoo that Chet had matches the markings on the rock. So with that said, the overarching villain is Felicity.
So here's the deal. And
It
Mia,
has to be Felicity.
and but at the end, William gets kidnapped because obviously everybody thinks the Green Arrow is back, so it has to be William because he's following in the footsteps of his daddy.
Yeah, that was so cringy. And then he was like, "Don't you think that's
Why couldn't it be a woman? It's 2040. Why
Yeah.
don't you wake up?
Somewhere in the-
and
it's not
somewhere in the corner, toxic white man was like,
and it's not
you
even
just had to feed
and
them.
it's not even what William said. It's the leaps and it's the writer who wrote that leap in logic that is a man jumping around with that slim womanly body. Cause the suit isn't bulky or like makes you look edgy. It's clearly a woman wearing the
it's
suit.
literally a 4'5" woman running and jump, and she's not even wearing a mask. You can see the long blonde hair.
Almost kind of like when Batwoman, before she got the hair, it was like, Batman must be back.
because
Nobody watches that show. Shut up.
because the city is full of morons. But you know what? We said we weren't going to watch this, but you know, there's one more episode left. And you know
Well,
what?
people were asking us to watch it and review it.
If we're going to die, we're at least going to die at the top of the shit heap.
So I commend you guys for watching, taking the first bullet for me. I'll jump on the second
But
spike.
best believe, we're not watching the fucking rest of this series. This
Yeah, I'm
is
not watching that Canary.
one more episode and that's it. But you know what? I'm tired of shit.
Wait, because it's something I gotta say.
Lay it on.
Okay, so remember I said that the overarching villain is Felicity.
Okay.
If it's not Felicity, it's probably like Roy. And the reason why I say that is because I think Felicity sent Dinah to the future.
My thing is, where's Connor Hawk? But you know
My
what?
thing is, where is Sarah Diggle?
Where's the divorce papers from the dinner? But you know what? I'm tired of shitting on this show because I'm fresh out of toilet paper. Let's go to something better.
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We had a rough one with that last shit we took. Now it's time to talk about something else. Black Lightning is back. And we are just after Crisis. And you know what changed? Not a goddamn thing.
I need to speak on that.
Go ahead.
So, I get it. Like, y'all wanted to continue what y'all was doing, but honestly, you don't get the right to say, Superman is real. And then just pick up where we left off like shit didn't happen.
So I want to speak on that too. That opening was very, very clunky. It was clunky to the point that it actually doesn't help the episode make sense. Because he's trying to talk to Gabby, right? He's trying to tell him his events from the Crisis stuff.
And
Really, he's narrating to the audience, right? That's what the device is. But here's the thing.
And Gabby's treating it like it's just Tuesday.
No. Here's the thing. This is before he even gets to Gabby, before he makes it back to Freeland. He's giving us that narration, and then he actually does make it to Gabby. He's like, yeah, blah blah blah, Superman, da 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 da, other world, other dimensions, and then here's the part that doesn't make sense. I didn't even know you were going.
But let's pull this back even.
But let's flash back to Crisis. The last episode of Crisis. Where was Black Lightning? He showed up. He said a Martian dude came to, do the touchy thing. And
Glad you say that.
And then-
Went where?
He's right.
Went where?
He's fucking
Went
right.
because I was gonna say that. Where did Martian Manhunter go to speak to him?
It was before he got a Freeland. Well, which begs the question.
Where did Black Lightning end up in part 5 after?
At the round
He
table.
was in
No!
He was in
He's saying-
Star
he-
Lab.
He's asking how did Black Lightning make it to Star City, make it to Central City to help fight the Anti-Monitor.
If Martian Manhunter looped him in on what was happening, where did he do that?
The fuck if I know?
Because if you remember, Martian Manhunter was going around the world cluing in the people. He had to go to Freeland. Now, Freeland is a shithole. You telling me you went there, told Black Lightning, hey, this is what happened. I'ma loop you in with my telepathy, and you just gonna let the city burn? You not gonna help this dude?
Wait, whoa. The fact that he left,
Yeah! He left!
don't help them.
Wait, on top of that, getting back to the Martian Manhunter thing, it's not like he went to Freeland and was like, well, I guess it's always a shithole. There was a fucking force field around.
Yeah!
around
Not only
Freeland.
that, he knows the situation that's going on, and then he doesn't bother to say, "Hey, yo, Kara, I think we need to go help Jeffrey." I'm at the Freeland, and it's fucked.
He probably did, and he was like, "What color are they?" And then Black Panther was like, "This color." And he was like, "They'll be fine."
You can't say that these things exist in the same universe, and then this shit happens.
I get why you're getting worked up, but we also got to remind ourselves they don't really fuck with them.
Now, this further proves
And by they, I mean the writers and directors.
the writers of Black Lightning clearly don't talk to anybody else and vice versa because they, like you said, they span through that shit quick. Because then it was like, all right, business as usual. Now here's the part that kills me. Jennifer, the whole time this shit is going on, Jennifer spitting out at the fucking.
Do y'all remember?
She looking like the Mac, the Windows, the Mac
icon.
Do y'all remember?
This is what pisses me
Do
off.
y'all remember the '90s Spider-Man cartoon where he fought Green Goblin and Mary Jane fell into another dimension?
It was towards the end. Yeah, that's what he.
That's what that shit reminded me of.
But to me, she reminded me of Sega Dreamcast Sonic Adventure cutscene.
Well, here's the part that kills me, and this is why I call bullshit on this whole thing. If she exists in this place outside of time and space, she should have been with everybody else.
She should have been on Crisis.
She should have been on Crisis with the other Paragons. But you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to keep going. So Freeland is still a shithole. And right now, the revolution is gearing up.
The resistance is fighting.
And we run into somebody. Who do we run into, Christian? Who do we run into?
We starting it now?
We starting that right now. Who do we run into?
We don't want to save it for last?
We don't know. Fuck that.
We doing the thing.
We doing the same thing. She was in there with a green ball of
So when Black Lightning and Jennifer get back and they talking about weapons, you don't have to look at me like that. I'm gonna get to it because I got some heat for this shit too. So
Leia, come and catch the slander.
so she go. For one thing, Jennifer is like wanting to kill not Gamby, but Odell, but whatever. So they leave. He go to investigate some other shit. She go to get Lynn, and Lynn in the she in the college, ain't she?
Yeah.
I forget because she does her little drug lab everywhere. She went to the college and she buffed in like, Mom, what you doing? And then she dropped it and she was like,
wait. What was Mom doing, Christian?
she was making drugs. I mean, we're not gonna sugarcoat this because of course a crisis happened and then like they just decided let's just let this shit ride. Even though it's fucking stupid and the bitch got date raped, but I guess we gonna keep going on that. No, because this episode, no. We're doing this.
Right,
so she walks in and drops the shit, and she's like, and she just had this conniption fit, like, you bitch, you stupid bitch, look what you made me do.
He's right.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
He's right. So Lynn accidentally drops the green light she was creating on the floor, and she completely freaks out.
Yo,
on Jennifer.
Druggy Lynn was tripping.
She had has anybody walked in there with their dick painted green, she would have
sucked it with no hesitation.
With gusto.
So I gotta say this.
Go ahead.
Ever since they started the Lynn getting on drugs story arc, my edict has always been if they do not go full tilt, then it wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
And they went full tilt.
So-
Congratulations. And shout out to her actress, because she did the damn thing, because I was rolling.
But that wasn't a peak performance of that.
We're gonna get to that. So meanwhile, Blackbird is trying to set the revolution up so she can go and rescue these kids who might get kidnapped. All the while, Jefferson is trying to deal with the fact that his family's breaking apart. Like, he even runs into Lynn back at the house, and she's...
You skipped over a whole bunch of other shit, the Odell shit.
So this is what we'll do. We'll just take it character by character.
Okay.
Each character got their own arc, so we might as well just stick on that character.
So I'll hit by Odell. Odell is pissed. Most of his infrastructure is down. His people are down. Lynn is off doing drugs.
Nuclear Girl is off.
But that's part of his fucking plan. Sounds like someone who knew what the fuck they were doing wouldn't have got a bitch addicted to drugs so she could go crazy and shit and wouldn't be killing off their own men.
But Odell,
now what they?
Now Odell is trying to figure out how to get shit back right because stuff is out of control. The metas are revolting. He don't know what to do.
Like,
so.
and you know, like, Braxton not there, so Buffalo Gal catching all the heat.
From what we heard, Braxton is somewhere fucked all the way up.
Yeah.
So
They said that motherfucker just learned to walk again.
So G.I. Jane runs out and is like, I need to get my shit together, or otherwise it's gonna be me. So she goes to this 2-bit doctor, and it's like, get your shit together, come up with a cure, and let's get these chips out here. By the way, we need Jennifer Pierce. She ain't answering her phone call. Where the fuck is she?
And he's up there like, first of all, I don't know who this Jennifer Pierce bitch is, so step back. I don't have the notes because Lynn fucked off with him. Maybe if you hadn't gotten her addicted to drugs,
Lynn got herself addicted.
And she wouldn't be whacking. No.
If I give you one hit of the blunt and you keep coming back, that's your fault.
Like, dude, are we really doing this?
Not right now.
Do you want to do it here or at the house?
We'll do it at the wrap up. Okay. So now all this stuff is going on. now Black Lightning, like Jennifer's like, yo, Dad, Mom's is bugging. You need to go see about her right now. And the whole time,
Hold on. It was more casual than that. Cause even I was like, there's no sense of urgency about your mom licking.
No,
Jay
but
White
because she had to go and catch L'Oreal, which was a fucking deterrent.
by the way, we all know she licked the green light off that floor, right?
I wanted to see it on screen, but yeah, she did it off panel.
So anyway, so Jennifer runs to her boyfriend, to Nelly number 2, because he's throwing fits and throwing earthquakes all over Freeland. So she goes to go save him.
When did he start needing serum? Was that always a thing?
Shut up! You missed that. Crisis was happening. That shit was going down.
So
Weren't
now
you paying attention?
So now-
when they was at the round table.
So now Jefferson comes home. He sees the TV and VCR missing. Clothes are missing and packed up. There's a passed out junkie on his bed. And he comes in and there he sees Lynn. And he's like, Lynn, what the fuck?
So she grabs her search box, her search container, and runs into the bathroom.
No, wait. He's like, no, what happened? She's like, I'm a grown ass woman. You don't tell me what to do. This is mine. I need this. It makes me feel good.
Lynn, you're a junkie.
No,
I know junkies what I feel.
So she goes to the bathroom and try to eat it on the toilet. Jefferson can see through the wall. Kicks open the door, takes the drugs, and flushes it down the toilet. And they sitting there.
She slapped the shit out of him.
She slapped the holy. She's like, his hairline got tilted.
And this line was fucked up to me because the way he was getting the drug from her and throwing out. She was like, "What you gonna do? You gonna hit me?" And he was like, "What, bitch? What are you talking about?"
I ain't never hit you with that right.
Like, bitch, you hit me.
No. Jefferson looked at
Like she literally tried to bait this dude.
No.
She baited the fuck out of him.
At one point, Jefferson paused, looked at the camera, and said, "What earth is this?" Well, I'm just slapping home.
It's like, I think they sent me to the wrong earth.
Then at the same time, they calling him.
So wait, before we get there, so Lynn runs out and Jefferson is stunned. Then he said, "Wait, where Lynn go?" This bitch is risk deep in the toilet. She risked deep in the toilet trying to fish out the green light.
That's not how toilets work.
And then she just fucked off because there's no more.
You ain't gonna tell a junkie on a junk. So
And she
scurries.
carrying on and shit.
She scurries out of the house.
Yeah.
I don't think that was on purpose.
First of all, so I got a few things to say about this. One, who the fuck was the cinematographer on there? Do you know how visceral it was seeing her hand in that toilet, taking the shit out? Like you could tell that's pure vintage 90s black drama movie.
Now, I'll say this. Now, we laughing our ass off. But honestly, this was some of the most well-acted,
Yeah.
well-scripted, like, TV that we've seen, like, especially in the drama. For the CW,
Exactly.
this is a lot.
And then
Because it was grown folk shit.
And she like threw in like, you know, he was like, I see you were a junkie, you were addicted. Like, oh, like you not addicted? Like,
Oh, she gaslit the shit.
that's real.
So Lynn runs out the house, and Jefferson keep getting called from Henderson, like, "Yo, where you at, homie?" And he like,
This has been a bugaboo ass motherfucker. Like you just got off the phone with him. Like
2 seconds.
exactly.
So he goes to the meeting.
So now we're at the meeting, and you know there's a little struggle between him and Blackbird because she doesn't think that she
She
accepts.
didn't respect it.
So can I say something about that thing?
Was that the best time to do that?
Yes.
Let me say something about that scene. So I don't have a problem with that moment in itself, but it was written in such a way to make the audience feel like Black Lightning wasn't wrong. Because here's my thing. If I walk in a room and I don't know what's going on and someone asks my advice for something and I give it to them, how am I mansplaining and using my masculinity to take charge of a situation?
That entire conversation should have happened between her and Henderson.
Yeah, exactly.
So
and that's what irked the shit out of me. Because it's like you only did that to him because that was the person you felt like you could exert your power on.
Exactly. You did it to your dad because it was safe.
That was not written by someone who actually understands power dynamics and hierarchies when it comes to race and sex.
Hold on, because explain that again because I kind of got mixed up. You said
She shouldn't have been mad at Jefferson because Jefferson walked into that situation with no knowledge of what was going on. He was asked a question, he answered the question. She should have been mad at Henderson. But the thing is, the scene was
clunky.
The scene was clunky. If they wanted a scene where and not even just arguing, but if they wanted a scene in which they had her express those sentiments to him, the way it should have went is when he walked into the room, he should have walked in and started taking over.
Start slinging orders.
And he didn't do that.
Here's the thing. I'm going to defend that a little bit because I see where you're coming from. He did start talking like he knew what was going on.
Because they asked him.
He's been through this. Even she said it. She was like, Dad,
But the thing is, he didn't know where they were going or what they were doing until Henderson said, hey, Black Lightning, da-da-da-da-da. And he didn't even give that much information. Keep in mind, he just got through pulling Lynn out of a toilet.
Yeah, and I get that. But my thing is, as soon as he walked in the room got quiet. Henderson was like, yo, what's the plan? And he was like, shit, okay, cool. All right, we're gonna do this now. At that point,
and he literally Henderson only said, "What's the plan?"
But at that point, like he said, Thunder should have been like, "Yo, I got this. I can run this play." Or when Henderson was calling Jefferson, there should have been a scene where it was like, Henderson.
Well, the problem is Henderson shouldn't have been calling Jefferson,
and that's what I'm trying to get at. So I don't mind them having that scene, but they wrote the lead up to that clunky, and I feel like they only did that because they want both of them to be right and both of them to be wrong. But my thing is, if you're gonna go there, just make Black Lightning the asshole if he has to be. But he wasn't the asshole.
Now, eventually they did that when the kids started. So when they get to the facility and they start rescuing the kids, and they set up the plan, and the plan started going off. And it comes to the crucial decision of where you go right and left. And of course, we know that instant Blackbird was right. Mm-hmm. And then he even confirmed in front of her, is like, you know what? We're glad we went with your decision because you were right.
But he wasn't an asshole in that scene. It was more like he tried to take charge over something, which didn't make sense because. So here's the thing. Of course, Blackbird was going to be right because she had just came from that same direction that they were arguing about going in.
She created the
hole.
So I feel like that was I feel like that part of it was clunky because it's like, why wouldn't you listen to her in that sense?
But the reason why it was clunky is because the setup for that was wrong.
Hold on, wait a minute. So they finally rescue the kids and they get them out. And the plane goes off with a hit straight to Blackbird. Now, while all this is going on, Jen still got that murder boner on. She want to see about Odell. She ain't forgot. Oh, she ain't forgot what happened.
Like
so
every time Odell's name is mentioned, she's like murder.
Mm-hmm.
So Odell,
he gonna die tonight.
Odell rolls up, and he rolls up and rolls out the window. It's like, yo, Jen, you ready to go back to work? And she's like, nah, I got school in the morning. And tries to barbecue his ass. And the way she did, she's a hardcore murderer.
Yeah.
Are we gonna skip over the fact that Jen has complete control of her powers now?
Yeah.
I guess.
We'll double back.
I guess post crisis, she don't have them problems no more.
So before we get there, she tries to kill Odell. Apparently, it's just a hologram, and now Odell is on to her. Now, before all this happens,
They get captured.
They get captured. What's his name? Silky
Pantene.
Smooth.
L'Oreal.
Yeah, Pantene Pro V.
Yeah.
Head and Shoulders and Jen get kidnapped. And Jen is able to power through the cuffs.
Yep.
What the hell?
Yep.
So
That
she,
makes sense to me. I always thought that, because I even thought that with X-Men. I always thought that
Can
if
Storm do that?
probably.
No, because they distinctly, when those collars go on, their powers are shut off.
so that means her powers are either stronger than we realize or something else.
Well, yeah, she's.
Well, the something else is the ASA is fucking inept, which is what I was trying to get to with the Lynn shit.
So wait. So now Lynn breaks her cuffs.
Lynn
I'm
didn't
sorry.
do anything.
Sorry.
She broke bad.
So now Jennifer's broken out her cuffs, and she helped Geodude escape his too. And now they escape out of the car, and it's time for the gunfight. And they shooting guns only at Jen for some reason, and she invokes the Phoenix Force out of nowhere.
Yeah,
She goes intangible.
Yeah, she's pure electricity. dude.
Like,
Bullets pass
like
through her.
it's fucking amazing. And Geodude sitting there not getting shot at, like.
Ain't shooting at me.
And so they end up, one of the ASA dudes end up tackling the guy, find out he has a chip in his neck.
So what's going on with this ASA dude?
Yeah, why are they trying to push this B plot of this hero white man? What the fuck is going
I'm
on?
gonna call him Macklemore. Just follow me here. He got a little red hair thing going on. I'm gonna call him Macklemore.
But I mean, like, so I'm gonna say this and defend him a little bit.
Was he in the
But-
previous episode?
Yes, he
Yeah.
was the one that let
Yeah.
Lynn go
Yeah.
because he sees that this organization is inept.
So Ed,
Like,
Sheeran,
why? God damn it! Why won't y'all listen to me?
so Ed Sheeran wakes up. It's like something's wrong with my homeboy, and when he sees the chip, he realizes I can't trust this organization no more.
Yeah, so where we gonna go with G-Eazy now? Is he still gonna work for the organization?
I don't know. Eminem believes that he's working for this company and everything's okay.
Okay, well, if Vanilla Ice thinks that he can just continue, just waltz in and waltz out like nothing's going on.
I know. Mac Miller is stupid for doing that.
Rest in peace, Matt Miller.
So, which brings us to the overall conclusion of the show, and
You
at this
forgot
point,
all the whole shit with Gambi and.
I'm about to get back there.
Oh.
Which brings us pretty much to the conclusion of another segment in the fight against the ASA. Now, while all this is going on, we get introduced to Technocraft.
Yeah, he came back. I like that actually. They even hinted at him getting a suit.
Yeah.
Not just that, but it seems like Gambi's going to be his mentor moving
I
on.
said that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I called it.
Well, we was either he's going to join the team fully or he's going to come in and clutch in little pieces.
Now, there's something that happened.
Well, first, before we get there, we gotta address how. Before we get there,
Pulling out
calm down.
Vaseline. Calm down.
I'll wait. I'm going to wait.
We gotta talk about how I know you're trying to get intimate with a certain character. Technocrat was getting intimate with Gambi's system, and I like how that played out. Like it was a conversation that only he could hear, and he would convey it back to us. And I was just trying to figure out why was the system so nice to him. Like it almost like Gambi thought the system was betraying him, but he was like, no, the system loves you, but it just wanted me to know all this information about and everything. So I guess the system, which is treated like it's an actual thing.
Yeah, I think what it is the system is like, oh shit, someone
This
can
dude is-
actually talk to me.
And I think the system's like he's useful. This is the plot kind of pushing forward. Like he's going to be useful for moving some things forward. So let's see what he was useful for digging up, because they had this lingering, dangling thing that somebody tried to kill Gambi. 1 or 2 seasons back, I forget. The man's been in the basement, doesn't leave.
So he finds
And-
out that Peter Gambi was supposed to be dead this whole time.
Yeah.
Now, he goes searching through his computer files.
Pause. Couple of things before we get to it. Hold it. Just hold it.
Calm down, Tiger. Calm down, Tiger.
Couple of things. We found out. We knew this before, but Gambi is fucking strapped. That motherfucker has an arsenal in the basement.
The cat cave?
Like, Like Techno Crag opened the doors and he peed a little bit. He was like, "Oh shit!" The computers didn't say nothing about this.
And then Gabby roll up. You know you're not supposed to be in here. He was talking too soft for my taste. Like, that sounds like killer voice.
He's like, "Yo, you want a sandwich? I'm gonna go get you a sandwich." So Gabby goes to go get him a sandwich, and then Techno Crag goes and start fucking with the computers, and
To figure out who hired the goons to try to kill Gamby.
all these photos start popping up, and he has a seizure and passes out. Not before a familiar face hits the screen.
Ooh, yeah.
Jill Scott is back, people. Jill Scott is back. First of all, I gotta say this. I said she was fine before everybody else. Okay? And then one video of her sucking a dick on the stage, and everybody who just got that. I said she was cute before. I've been calling her baby mama for the longest, and now all you motherfuckers want to hop on the bed. Each and every last one of y'all can go to hell. Okay?
Calm it down, hipster.
So, I got questions.
I do too.
Is this because
Fake ass people.
Is this going to be explained away because of Crisis, or was Lady Eve always
I
alive?
don't care. Lady
We saw her die.
Lady Eve is back, but it's
I say it's Crisis because we legit saw her.
No, you can't do that. You can't use Crisis to excuse every
It
bullshit.
got to be.
Here's my only other question too. Tobias Wells is out there.
He's not locked up?
I don't think he locked up no more.
I think he's locked up.
He's still alive.
Well, Crisis. So,
Remember, nothing changed in Freeland.
so all this stuff is going on. It's gonna be real. It's gonna be real nice to see what's coming up later in the episode, especially with all these reveals. And Jennifer's gonna have to start watching her back now. She knows Odell is on her ass.
And she should probably tell the family.
That might be priority. Well, priority one is getting Lynn to the rehab facility.
Somebody need to find Lynn.
But I know where she is.
When she scurried away, they never showed her.
She's either.
I wouldn't be surprised if that band that Odell was in just rolled up to the alley and she.
I'm just saying she's either. She's either at
like, you got some China cat.
She's either at Wyclif's bar, or she's at Reverend Creflo Dollar's church.
So I have a theory that she's going to end up back at the ASA at their front door, like, let me in.
Like, let me in, Daddy.
I want that green light. I'll do whatever it takes to get that green light.
Can I just say, between Lynn and Jennifer and that fuss out that Anissa gave him in the hallway, if I was Black Lightning, I'd be like,
I'm going to Central City.
I'd be like,
seems happy.
I see why motherfuckers leave their family.
I'm going to Central City and get me a white woman
With a flat booty to listen to my problem.
Although I will say this, he had the cleanest line and the cleanest beard I've ever seen in my life.
Crisis got
That post-crisis.
new barber.
That post-crisis barber. Mm-hmm. But
Looking
anyway,
fresh.
anyway, there's a couple of mixed reviews about this episode. I can't wait to see what they do for the next one. But you know what? There's always room for improvement. Thank you guys for joining us for this episode of the Just Us Review. We like to keep it with you guys at 100. Like and subscribe. We posted a couple of things on our Patreon, and we have a lot more things coming for you guys. But until next time, peace.